Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been a true note of welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where last time we made it here to the Groundbreaker and did some excellent work in the engineering department, but today we need to play with some politics instead and figure out what's going on with the corporations. What do they want, and specifically, why are they after Phineas? So, let's go and have a chat to Edom, assuming that is, the guards let me in. Okay. They don't seem to be stopping me, and sorry, didn't mean to pull my gun out. Okay, Edom, who, to his credit, has a really good moustache. But on the other hand, we know for a fact, yeah, he tried to screw over the original Alex Hawthorne, so he's now trying to screw over me as well.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Okay, what are we gonna do here? Alex is dead, forget about Alex. Yeah, we know you don't actually care about him, or rather, I suspect you don't. I suspect you just wanted information about Phineas. So, Alex is important, I'm here to... Ah! I thought so! Phineas Wells. Yeah, my character's figured it out too. Unfortunately, Alex is a bit on the dead side.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Okay, so yeah, that's some good dramatics right there. So, forget Alex, why are you impounding the ship?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship, he explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Right, well I'm definitely not turning in Phineas Wells, most flipping definitely. Let's actually just get back to how I get my ship set free.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Oh, I'm sorry, I have never heard of this individual, but yeah, we know he's wanted. We don't know why precisely, so what was the crime he supposedly committed? Well, aside from the fact they know he was the person that got the guy off the Hope.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Bit vague and non-specific there, actually. And yeah, why would you think I'd know anything?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Oh, very flipping meta. But no, sorry, I never actually met the guy.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Yeah, I don't trust this guy one little bit. But yeah, tell me why the board's so interested in this they'd have your head for it.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Look, stop playing coy here. I don't enjoy being played.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
You know what? Fine. Have it your way. If you're going to refuse to be straight with me, I don't care about you either.
I hope you don't take my reticence the wrong way. I shouldn't have said anything. Now, how might I assist you?
Okay, so I've got a bit of a laundry list here. 1. Jessie Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Okay, how much flipping money is it? No? Never mind. Persuade of 20. So, I'm not sure she's going to thank me for this, but I can at least keep her alive.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
I'm very, very persuasive. Alright, so... Okay, if she doesn't show up to work, kill her like you planned. Oh, blimey! Well, I'm not telling you where she is, just in case she wants to run for it. But yeah, if she doesn't show up... No, we're going to go for the middle option here. She doesn't really have a huge amount of choice. It's either that or being dead.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I should have just paid off the debt, shouldn't I? Oh dear, sorry. And apparently, there's a handful of locked doors at the back of the room. What's beyond them, and can I loot it?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Okay, interesting. So, the big guy, does he visit very regularly?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Interesting, so it's just there, but never used. Okay, now I want to get inside it. And I could technically open up this door, but, yeah. Not necessarily a good idea. I feel like they're gonna know about that and be angry about it. You know what? We'll just leave them be. I've got the ship unimpounded, which was remarkably simple, actually, so what's my next port of call? Ooh, first up, medical bay.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Okay, Jesse, I'm guessing you're not thrilled.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Alright, giant pile of money. She doesn't seem to hate me. Good stuff. Now, Ellie, any chance you want to come along with me at this point?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Okay, I think we found a replacement for Max. Here we go, Max, off you pop. Ellie, welcome aboard. And there we go, straight up to flipping level 11. That was nice and fast. Right, Ellie, what's your deal? Starts off with a very decent pistol, together with, yep, a solid enough corrosive knife. Very, very good indeed. Together with 13 body armor with tech skills, it'll do for the time being, and, you know what, we'll give you, we'll give you a nice helmet of some description. And for the time being, we'll just give you some base health. That seems like a not terrible idea. Beautiful. In fact, can we actually get you? Yes, because I'm already a high level, I can get us straight up to level 2. So, 20% heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know what? I'll take that. That's pretty decent. So, get that in play. Beautiful. Other than that, she's got herself, lie, medical and engineering. Honestly, kind of pulling double duties. Yeah, the weird thing is, all 3 companions I've run into so far have been very much about intelligent support skills. We've had people good at hacking, and people good at engineering, and people good at medical, but that's kind of my job. It's a bit of a surprise that not one companion I've run into so far has been like, you know, a combat or tank specialist. That would be very useful for me. And as for her special ability, also disarms, knocking weapons from enemies' hands, and does some bleed damage over time. Does not apply that to robots. Right, not bad. So, she hits pretty hard by the sound of it. As for me though, let's see how this getting to 50 thing works. So, if I boost stealth by 2, then at that point, am I allowed to? No, I can't put any more in anymore. So now I have to start individually investing, even though sneak isn't actually up to 50 yet. Okay, revert that for a second. Does the same thing happen if 2 skills haven't hit 50 yet? So if I actually just boost tech here, the moment anything hits... No, if 2 skills are available, you can keep double pumping. Got it. Okay, let's just get stealth up a little bit there. So hack and lockpicker at 50. Let's get dialogue moving in the right direction too, because I feel like, yeah, I'm falling a little bit behind in that regard. So let's get those support skills up. Persuade goes up to 40. So yeah, now if I actually hit a human, 20% chance of cowering, and they cower for longer. Used to be 3 seconds, now it's a full 10. Very, very nice indeed. Alright, back to the ship in that case. Let's go and visit one of those new little locations. See how big they actually are. Like, you know, not a proper planet, just a little side thing. And on top of that, the game wants me to just speak to Parvati and see how she feels about Junlei. So, alright, let's do that on the way. Ah, Felix is here. Hello, Felix. I'm guessing you've decided to just come aboard without actually, like, you know, doing anything. You've just decided to join. Well, fair enough, I suppose.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Okay, bit of a cocky asshole, fine.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Okay, but what actual, you know, skills do you have, Felix?
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
You know what? Keep going. I want to see where this goes.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Okay, you know what? He might actually be useful. Here's my flipping combat companion, but continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
You know what? I've read worse cover letters. Congratulations, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Here we go, Phoenix. So, lockpicking, sneaking, and persuading. Yeah, basically everyone's got some ability to actually provide support. So everyone is broadly equally good in a fight, I'm guessing. But he has brought a massive grenade launcher, which is good. That's to his credit right there. Well, I'll give him the standard base health right there. And then for tier 2, range damage, armor, melee damage, or 20% damage to cowering enemies. Right, so he syncs really, really well with someone who's going really high on speech and persuade. Got it. Then again, if he's just my weapons guy, yeah, just whack up that damage. Now, the distress signal and Roseway. Need to play that for Ada. Let's see what that is.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Alright, we've got ourselves some people to track down. Alright, back to Ada in a second. Don't forget, have a chat with Parvati. See how she feels about how the meeting with Junlei went, because I think it went very, very well indeed.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Aha, she's got a question for me first, though.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Ah, she specifically mentioned she needed to train someone else up who wasn't a Tennyson. She was very confident there were going to be no children, and she needed to train someone else up. Not because she hadn't met the right guy yet, but because guys aren't her thing. Gotcha. So, I'm guessing her and Parvati have a thing going on. Oh, that's lovely. You two are going to be very happy together.
Oh, Law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Alright, I think it sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Oh, Parvati, I'm sorry to hear it. Right, so, yeah, you're lovely. Love you, Parvati, you're great.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei, I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Oh dear. Right, so keep reading. Make sure you don't take things out of context.
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
And, yeah, were, not anymore.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
You know what, Parvati? If that's what you want to do, that's what we're flipping gonna do. Alright, 14,000 XP right there. So yeah, now we need to take her out for drinks at the Groundbreaker to make sure everything's okay with her, because yes, she's a little confused about the whole situation. Also, apparently I can just, read Parvati's mail on my terminal, which I shouldn't do, but... okay, there's this engine scene, it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. She's not wrong, that's pretty terrible. And remember that Hephaestus mining archive I purchased? Here we flipping go. Loaded up here. The Rearranger. Ooh, I want to rearrange people's atoms. That sounds fun. Here we go. Someone who was presumably hit by this weapon. The face was all twisted up. Nose 5 times too big. Jaw shrunk to almost nothing. Teeth all out of kilter. Yeah, we're going to pick up that weapon. That sounds hilarious. The weapon was used by someone called Harris. It was confiscated and stored in Bertie's office. So, okay. Figure the least the site supervisor can do now is fill out the forms for whatever the damn thing is. And here we go, new stuff. So now, Terra 2 has got a new landing site on it. So if I want to go over there, yeah, I've got Edgewater, but now I've also got Roseway. So I couldn't find that before. I needed to have the coordinates first. And over here, we have got ourselves the relay. So 2 new locations there, together with, the actual landing pad over on the asteroid. We'll need to go and get ourselves the... that was something for the medical robots, wasn't it? The medical robots for the Groundbreaker. Right, so we got ourselves a whole bunch of new locations. But let's start off with the silent voices. So yeah, a satellite relay needs to be brought back online. So I'm assuming this is going to be like a small dungeon or something. So let's figure it out. Relay GB23, let's flippin' go. Here we go, we've arrived with a bump and there's something right here. Looks pretty small really, just one ring and one central bit down the middle. But, Ada, can you tell me anything about it? No, I can only ask her about like bits of the colony. This isn't actually a colony, it's just a random small satellite, so she doesn't know anything about it. And apparently, can't scan it or anything. Alright, let's just flipping get aboard and see what we got here. Now, obviously Parvati's coming because 1, Parvati's the best, and 2, we're going into what's presumably rogue robots. So she's good at that because she's got her special overload ability. And go on, we'll give Ellie a go as well, so she can come with me too. Alright, the Silent Voices, we have successfully made it here. And I already see some red on the compass.
Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
You see that there? That's why we're bringing Parvati, because she's actually useful on this occasion. And yeah, unsurprisingly, it's robots. So, straight over to all of that good stuff if you'd be so kind. And bloody hell, I've got a lot of ammunition. So, alright. Start swinging around here. And did somebody just fire a gun? Decent amount of good loot here, but on top of that, we need to figure out what's going on here. Examine all of this business. So, Frey's journal. Last night I dreamed and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them to give them to my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arms and felt so alive, so happy. I turned and Delilah was beside me. I didn't question why my supervisor was there. Her eyes so full of emotions I know she feels, but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dream's so real now, and this time I recognised a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I look at Delilah, I hear a whisper in the back of my mind about how beautiful she would look with a touch of crimson on her neck. Right, so Frey was obsessed with their supervisor Delilah, and it was starting to get potentially, yeah, weird and obsessed and violent. And plenty of these doors are actually barred, so okay. Looks like we're looping around the long way here. How big is this area, by the way? I can use the map to estimate that. Okay, there's one tiny area up. Only 2 floors. Right, pretty tiny really. We're just doing one loopy-roundy here, though. Keep an eye out for any potential secrets or whatnot. That's not going in, by the way. And boom. And yep, there we go. Everyone at the back, you guys start pushing forward, please. Watch out for, like, you know, the electricity thing. Well done. Good work there. And oh, who are you shooting at, by the way? And by the way, over there is one combat drone. Honestly, don't bother using the special abilities. Just fire at it and... Okay, at this range, that's not going to fly, John, but whatever. What are these things, by the way? Do we need to... Can I engineering them or something? You guys are really sucking at this. I'm just going to do it myself with this pistol. There we go. That's how you do. Though, there's something up there. Is that the... Aha! Okay. Traps. You need to shoot the association... That's a mine! You know what mines look like, John. Another journal from Frey here. The whispers don't stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no need, the gifts I can give. Yeah, okay, Frey was definitely losing it. A lot. So Frey told all this to an old friend, a doctor. The doctor knew this was trouble, so as a result of that, yeah, Frey killed his old friend, and Frey decided to run from Byzantium to a secret place where he could be alone. Potentially, this largely automated satellite, I'm guessing. Okay, so there's a door there, but there's also a bunch of little vents we can climb through. Yet more vents that a human can easily fit through. Marvellous. So I'm guessing anything secrets hidden back here. One door that's a freebie. Crack that open. Hang on, where have I just looped around to? Aha! So you can try and sneak around the enemies if that's what you want to do. And I believe I saw another one round the back over. Yep, there's another one right there. So, everyone down on the ground, please. We can, yeah, bypass that if we want to. But honestly, there's no need to, because these are robots. So I really don't mind, you know, shooting them. So, one in the head, and then more in the head, and then stagger him out of the way, and shotgun. And hello over there. Yeah, we'll just put a little bit of shock damage on you. We should be ready for another one right now. Screw you. And reload. You guys do any jobs? I think you guys do any jobs. And you dead yet? Okay, you're Sorry, I thought I had a thing ready to go, but I didn't. Okay, they're getting a bit on the tougher side. There's another one around the corner. You guys take care of that. I'm going to try and loop round the side. Like, we're going to describe this as flanking, not cowardice. Alright, round we go, and... Alright, you guys are getting right up close. No. What we're going to do is we're going to use all of the abilities. So that's her rapid fire, and... where's her... Oh, Parvati's down on the ground. That's why she can't do that. But on the plus side, yeah, you're now down on the ground, so you're very dead. Parvati, sorry about that. Ooh, check this out. Standard troop armor gold, 22 armor. Not bad. Though I believe actually, yeah, the defense skills seem to be mainly for melee characters, not really for me. So, yeah, that is dodge distance, harmful side effect duration going down. But yeah, for the most part, dodging seems to be more about syncing up with melee. So yeah, you can dodge forward to get close to enemies, or after dodging, next melee attack gains extra damage. So yeah, useful for charging forward without being hit. Not so much for gun users who want to actually keep their distance anyway. And block obviously entirely for melee users. So yeah, defense seems kinda not useful for me. So I've already got hack up by 7 together with 21, but one of my companions might actually be happier with this. That's 13. Parvati, you're on 21. Yeah, Ellie, you're falling behind a little bit there. So, how do you feel about some lovely solid gold armor? Okay, it's a little bit ostentatious, but it'll do. And another data pad here. Right, Frey. The Whispers have a source, and I've found it. I've taken refuge on an orbital relay station, smaller than a worker's hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The Whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer freighters docking there, bringing real people from Byzantium, I could almost have made a home free of temptation. As I made this place livable, or as much as I can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices travelling through the ether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices in the ether, no more whispers. They fell silent. So Frey just assumed they were hearing voices all their life, but no, they were just somehow attuned to signals being generated by this satellite. So they turned it off. Makes sense. But yeah, unfortunately, if I turn the satellite back on, this serial killer is probably going to start killing again, and also there's nothing to stop them just coming straight back here and turning it off. Also, I'm going to be honest. This armor is sort of nicer. It is rather fancy. Right, you two, swap armor. Parvati gets the nice armor. Oh yeah, much better. You're looking lovely, Parvati. Okay, so we've done the full loop here. There's also a janitor bot with, yeah, feather duster. Not sure whether we can get him on side. I'll be having all of this, thank you. Side room over here I can easily lockpick into, because, yeah, I've taken a lot of lockpicking. That gets me, aha. That gets me up top. Not sure I want to be up top, because I feel like I'm next to a lot of explosive canisters right now. Yeah, an awful lot of explosive canisters. But, actually, now I'm curious. In theory, can I tell Parvati to just, like, teleport down there? And the answer is... where is she now? Is she down on the ground? I don't know if... yes, she just teleports down there. You can just basically teleport your companions to wherever it is they want to go. So that's nice. And you, by the way, you're not dead yet. So you just start putting down some fire. And now we just lay down some... uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we probably need to be closer by. Parvati's not doing so great, actually. Okay, so now we know. In a melee attack, they just straight up... oh, bloody hell, right. Okay, this has gone less well than I was expecting, actually. Right, excuse me. No, you don't. Uh-oh. Need to reload, just for a second. Right, excuse me. Blind and stagger and cripple. Right, one of you's down. And you are down as well. Everybody dead? Alright, job flipping done. Aside from the fact we also have robophobia. Auto-mechanicals now give you the willies. When they're attacking your party, you're not as effective as you should be. So, I can lose dexterity, perception, and temperament anytime I'm taking on robots for a perk points. That's only when I'm taking on robots. Okay, the thing is, dexterity and temperament aren't actually that bad. Perception is not terrible either. To be honest, that might be worth it for a perk point, because, yeah, taking on robots is not the most common thing in the world, and you can counteract that. You know what? I'm going to take that. I'm just going to see how that works out for me. I'm probably going to regret it, but screw it. We'll give it a go. And that does mean I can immediately start actually taking, yeah, tier 2 perks. Love it. So, what have we got here that I like? Oh, well, Grim Reaper's Sprint is basically back. So gain tactical time dilation meter back when you kill an enemy. And it doesn't even need to be in tactical time dilation. You just get it back in general. Okay, that's going to be hard to beat. 20% bonus to headshot and weak spots. Not bad either. Oh, and another good one there. Harvester. 15% health back with every kill. Very nice. You know what? We'll stick with Grim Reaper's Sprint for the time being. That's okay. I'm happy to start with that. Because, yeah, the thing about accepting floors to get more perks is, because it's a certain number of perks to unlock the next perk tree, if I accept a floor and thus get a perk earlier than I would do normally through standard leveling, it means I get up to the tier 3 perks at a lower level, which might theoretically be a good idea. And here we go, it seems to be triggered on distance, so right now I'm not suffering from robophobia, but the moment I actually get close by to these guys, it comes into effect. You can see it up there next to my health meter.
Oh, gosh. He's dead, ain't he?
Yes, Parvati, he is most definitely dead, but on the plus side, he's not going to start killing people when I turn the satellite back on. So I'm going to be honest, thanks for that, Frey. You've just saved me a bit of a problem. I was so wrong, the whispers didn't stop, they have returned, they howl at me demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. I can only think of one way to end this. Forgive me, Delilah. Okay, you've just saved me from making a very difficult choice there, so thank you for that at least. So, over to the terminal, activate the transmitter, job, flippin', done. So now we've actually just got a big old pile of data, just walk it back to Edna, and that's it, that quest completed, Groundbreaker in good shape, very, very happy indeed. And yeah, just so I'm aware of it, going forward when I'm taking on robots, I'm going to be reloading my weapons ever so slightly slower, and I'm also going to be getting slightly less bonus damage out of headshots or weak spots.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Alright, Ada's flagging some stuff's going on, so back on the ship, let's see what's going on there, because apparently Parvati's making fast friends with Felix.
I don't know if you watched the big finale, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of tossball players and the biggest manta queen I ever saw.
Oh, no fooling? I'm gonna have to catch that one for myself.
Oh, bless them, they enjoy watching the same ridiculous soap operas. That reminds me, actually, while I'm passing by, yeah, Felix, by any chance do you have some form of quest you want me to be getting on with for ya? Here we go, let's have your tragic backstory and how I can help you out with it.
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Honestly, that could be true. More ridiculous things have happened in the Mass Effect franchise.
Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Okay, when you say stowaway, you're too young to have been part of the original stowaway crew, so how did you get on the ship in the first place?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
Ah, so an orphan. Okay, well you definitely ate and drank because you're alive, so what did you do to just, keep yourself alive day to day?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Yeah, that whole instant where you whacked him in the face with a big stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I'm very worried he's going to do this to me at some point, and, if I was actually good at melee, I could say I've done that many a time before, but, yeah, on this occasion, I expect you to not hit me with a stick, okay?
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
It is true, he can be civilized. He wrote a very good CV and cover letter. Well, nothing else from him yet, so I'm sure he'll come to me when he's got a quest for me to be getting on with. Okay, no rush to get back to the Groundbreaker. May as well go and do the other quest too, though, yeah. That's going to take me further afield. We're heading up towards Scylla, but this seems to be, yeah, maybe not a proper big planet, but large meteorite. Bigger than a small space station anyway. Here we go. Giant meteorite, though no signs of a city, any habitation at all, actually. Alright, let's see what's going on down on the surface. And go on then, let's bring Felix along, because Felix and Parvati are friends. Alright, so, a bit desolate, but beautiful as well. Bloody hell, this is a beautiful game. Right, so, we got ourselves a big old mining world. I'm guessing this is like some, well, maybe mostly automated thing. These guys have got, well, okay, technically, I've just got them set to not show their helmets. So there might not necessarily be air, but then again, Felix's arms are exposed, so I'm guessing there is an atmosphere. Yeah, there's a blue wibbly force field. I'm guessing that's artificial atmosphere within it. Gotcha, and I'm seeing robots. I'm seeing on top of that, no, that's just more robots. Okay, it's a giant pile of robots, because I'm not sure I'm supposed to be here. How big is this place, by the way? Go over to the map here. So, okay, not huge, all things considered. Pretty small, but then again, bear in mind, there might be other landing pads I haven't actually visited yet. So, behind me, it looks like, yeah, I might be able to do something with this big old place. How do I get up to here? Is that a big lift by... I'm hearing robots already. Good start, I'm hearing robots. Circus Time Freighter. Alright, is this, like, yeah, a big old trash ship. So, I don't know, is this like a scrapyard as well as a mining platform? I'm not sure. Here we go. Call down the elevator, take it up top there. There's clearly, yeah, a massive ship of some description. There's got to be some good salvage. We can all get out of that. And everybody want to be on board the elevator? There you flipping go. Actually, before we do, Felix, how's your armor looking right now? Do we need to give you something better? Armor 13 together with melee skills. Not great, to be honest. I tell you what, here, have this lovely helmet, just so you've got a bit of extra protection. Then again, I quite like the fact that, yeah, Parvati's wearing solid gold and red power armor, and he's just wearing, like, you know, a light jacket.
Let's go say hello.
Outlaws, you say?
Why is it we find fights every place we go?
Okay, it's fine. Everything's under control. It's just a small... Uh-oh. Outlaw. Alright, well, humans means we should be able to take them out nice and easy. So you can just go down, and one more shot. Uh-oh. That's a lot more of exclamation points than I was expecting to see. Guys, stay at the back. Stay at the back, guys, and actually, no, come out of that. Boom. Right, okay, now go over to pistol, and oh yeah, this thing's got some real flipping speed on it, doesn't it? I like that. That's lovely. And go in. Outlaw striker, that's a grenade coming in right now. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, that is sexy. That gun has got some real speed to her. I love it. And that is, oh, that's mechanicals. Go over to shotgun. Oh, it's one of the big lads. Oh, flip. Right, Parvati, you know what to do. When I say you know what to do. Did you just try and dropkick a robot, you mad bastard? Actually, it seemed to work pretty well. Okay, apparently he's got the world's most powerful dropkick available. Love it. Just quickly grab all of that. And keep on keeping on. Okay. He hits pretty bloody hard. I'm liking that. Yes, he literally has a drop kick, despite the fact he's holding a grenade launcher. So both staggers them and also reduces attributes, slows weapon attack rate. So maybe useful against a single very tough enemy just to slow them down a bit. Oh, and here's the most wonderful thing of all. Colourful lights. Yes, now I'm guessing I can decorate my cabin with this, together with, yeah, some posters and whatever I've been picking up. So, next time I'm back on the ship, I might give that a bit of a look-see, because that sounds fun. I want to decorate my ship with some colourful Christmas lights. Also, there's purple containers here. I mean, I'm guessing they explode, but not sure if that's like a special type of explosion or something, or if it's the same as the other ones. And bloody hell, yep, there's definitely been some limbs detached there. And I'm guessing I know what's coming up then. So, yeah, Fader broadsheet, Circus Time announces Primal Performance Tour. This here is the wreck of an old circus ship, and they were taking primals on tour. So there might well be primals somewhere around here. Now, my rifle is apparently a bit on the low condition side, so fortunately, workbench right over here. So, yeah, I'd like to just very quickly repair that up. Please, shouldn't cost too much at all. So, yeah, just repair that one. That's only, yeah, 9 weapon parts. I've got 115, no problem there whatsoever. Everything else is in good enough condition for now, though screw it. I'll repair up the shotgun while it's here. Alright, and no, that's not a primal. That's a small mouse. Though apparently it is, yeah, a rabid one. So, that there was overkill. That was definitely overkill. Oh, yeah, there's a few of them. But luckily the grenade launcher is doing very good. Oh, bloody hell, excuse me. That's a mega sprat, apparently. So just, maybe put, yeah, get the... Screw you! Screw you! Screw you! Screw you! Screw you! Guys, I'm being murdered by a mega sprat! Okay, we just about killed that, but bloody hell, don't underestimate giant evolved rats. Though he has just dropped for me a brand new plasma weapon of some description. Level 13 long gun does staggering, so yeah, 62 to 94, 156, versus 77 to 173, 104 DPS. So DPS is a bit higher on this thing, but I think I prefer, yeah, ridiculously high damage on the charge instead. And burn is more fun than stagger. I've got other weapons that stagger already. Yes, but we did pick up a unique weapon off Frey. So damage 82, DPS 124. Guys, would any of you like that as your backup? Parvati's already got the magic hammer, so we'll leave that with her because that's apparently special. But, yeah, actually, DPS is a lot higher on that thing. So you can have that, my good man. Okay. Colour me surprised that after the specific mention of primals, there were no actual, you know, primals here, but okay. I can actually get inside here by the looks of it, so hop in. What if we... Aha! I can get deeper inside the ship. Gotcha. Keep your eyes open, though. Might be primals yet. So up to the 2nd floor. This old circus ship. There's the old lights right there. Can't do anything with that. What have we got here? Nothing there as well, but... Okay, literally Firefly written on the side of things. Yes, the game definitely does have a bit of a Firefly feeling to it, so I'm guessing that's an intentional reference right there. And not a bad little stash at the back here, that'll do. Including one locked chest, everyone always likes that. And 24 plus 200 melee. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, the thing is, I'd probably rather have, yeah, both of these guys using their weapons rather than melee for the time being. And Parvati, I just want her to look the best she can look. So she's staying with the amazing gold and red armor. Right, so back down over here, and then you can loop down on this side to get around the back of this thing. Nothing down there as far as I can see. Now, this little barrier... Oh, yep. Don't step out into space. You can do that, but you shouldn't, because it's a stupid idea. And I can't help but notice there's something over there. That's the wreck of a combat drone, isn't it? And, yeah, wreck of a primal. So the primals were here, but the combat drones took care of them long ago. So that does make sense, yes. Okay, so rest of this place. Big settlement over there. Big crash ship, but my destination is actually over on this side. Let's start, yeah, by swinging by the big miner, then heading over to whatever happened to Captain Irian. Also, I just sold some weapons. I'm not 100% sure where all this money came from, but I'm now up to 8 grand. Did I receive a giant pile of money just, like, out of the ether as a result of completing that last quest? Because I swear I had, like, 3 grand last time I checked. But yeah, 5 grand suddenly just appeared. Money does certainly seem not in short supply in this game. A lot of money does show up very quickly, and I swear we saw robots in this direction. Yeah, robots. Problem is going to be, how tough are we talking? Not terrible. That's high armor, level 10. Guys, get in cover before we even think about anything. Alright, I want us to be in cover first. I mean, we could just sneak around them, but I feel like, yeah, that's got to be some fairly easy XP right over here. And, alright, here we go. Just wait till I've got a shot. And by the way, use that to detect weak points. So, yeah, stagger. And cripple leg, and hang on, where was that maim? Yeah, let's go for that. Let's just maim its arm, together with one stagger over there. Right, you're dead. You guys, start distracting. I'm going to loop round the outside while... Oh, wow, my VATS is coming back so fast these days. I love it. And you guys, yeah, I'm just going to get right up close and personal with this guy. And he's dead. And you are dead as well. Alright, good work, team. Well done, but especially Parvati. Bloody hell, Parvati looks amazing. I love her in that armor. And I think I just saw... Ooh. I just saw some very big primals over there. Right, so that's where the primals are. They came down separately. Okay, massive mining ship before we actually go over to any of the rest of it. Just have a little... Oh. Yeah, UDL terraformer. Ah, they're terraforming. It's not mining, it's terraforming. But, saw some robots. Was it just one? Or more than one? And also, oh, it's one of you guys, isn't it? Yeah, seen you guys before. You're on the dangerous side. And, oh, it's firing a mega shot cannon at me. And outlaw, oh, outlaw striker. Well, I'm so glad these were actually outlaws. Also, is that next to you, by the way? I'm just going to blow up that. Hopefully that's a good idea. Right, Felix, you just get in there and do that. I'm just going to go over to the pistol. The pistol's a good, solid choice. And, hang on. Felix, would you like to just, yeah, drop kick that guy? Alright, job flipping done. I love that that's the thing he just does. Where's the robot, by the way? Oh! Okay, Parvati, massive hammer. If you'd be so kind, just bring that person down. And, oh, this pistol has got so much DPS on it. Uh-oh. That's not what I was expecting to... This is a problem, actually. Okay, go over to... Okay, just stagger it. Stagger it with... Uh-oh. Okay, it set me on fire. 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 Where is it now? No. 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 Get right up and close and personal. And we just pulled that off. Okay, be really careful with those robots. They have all sorts of tricks up their sleeve, like, say, you know, jetpacks. Luckily, the ancient martial art of running towards it screaming while wielding a shotgun did work pretty well in the end, and wow, that is a good assault rifle. Okay, be on the lookout for Mark IIs, because those have got some real power on them. Also, can't help but notice... Anti-riot gear, long guns plus 7, 21 armor. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, I've got 21 right now with hack up, so I will gladly go over to this, because... Okay, it's a bit scruffy, but it's less ridiculously garish as well. I mean, really, there's no point in me dressing up fancy, because I'm never going to be fancier than Parvati. Also, I'm putting on those welding goggles for a massive increase in engineering. No, don't do that, actually, because perception -1 is a very bad thing, as I become aware of in my day-to-day life on a regular basis. Okay, level 12, what do we want to make happen right now? Okay, number 1, enemies are getting more dangerous, so let's just get long guns up to 50. Then if I wanted to, I could actually get handguns up to 50 as well. Yeah, you know what, let's just take one round that is exclusively about, yeah, boosting these skills up. So, long guns is 50, being boosted to 57 by the anti-riot gear, not bad. And level 12, second perk in tier 2 thanks to the floor, so... Okay, what do I want to do here? Because, yes, bonus damage to headshot, because I do enjoy beginning a fight with a double headshot, one off manual aiming, straight into one off that. So, we'll go for that, and that's a good thing. So, aside from being absolutely massive and gorgeous, what is the purpose of this massive machine? Because, yeah, I can't I can't get inside it and go up or anything. I'm guessing walking close to this thing is this bad? I'm just gonna walk close to it till I start. Yep. Yeah, that's bad. I'm guessing it's like hot or something. So that's a thing you don't want to do. Right there. Do any of these have, like, doors? Because I don't see a way to get up top, and I kind of want to get up top, because it feels like this thing wouldn't just be here for, like, you know, show. Then again, it is a very stylish game. It's possible that's exactly what it's there for. Hang on. Just check around the back over here, because this looks like... Nope, that's an open hatch, but sadly, nothing more. Yeah, I want an inn. That's what I want. I want a way to get up top. Well, I've looped around the legs, and yeah, unless I've missed something, I don't see a way in. So, okay. Now I'm level 12. Let's go and have a little bit of a chat with the behemoths I saw over there. The giant, great big... Oh. I'm a bit closer than I was expecting there. Alright, guys. Be ready. You know what? This is too close. Let's fall back and around. I want to have the high ground and the longest range possible because they're melee and we've got guns. So what we should do is, yeah, keep our flipping distance. Okay, here's the big lad over here. So I want to wait for him to turn and then face me. And if we can... Nope, that's a rock in the way. Come on over here, my good friend. Here we go, and boom! How much damage did that do? Some, and he is blind right now, and yeah, cripple an arm too. Okay, now he's coming in, and now what we want to do is go over to as much plasma as we can. So, he's, uh-oh. He knows how to burrow. That's a concern. Oh, he knows how to, yep, that's... Okay, so, that was a trick I wasn't expecting him to have. Okay, let's try this again here. I definitely think we want first strike on him, so wait for him to actually, yeah, come at us. And then, as soon as he does... Okay, now, guys, hide. No. Okay, you're being a bit too aggressive there, bit too aggressive. And now, what we want to do is, yeah, cripple the legs. Cripple the legs and maim the arms. That's good. Okay, now he's going to struggle to make it to you. And now, I want you to both use your special abilities to slow him down. Okay, just do what you can to stagger and slow him. And now he's down on the ground doing nothing for the time being. And now we're going to take out these guys for the minute. Oh, he's doing things. Okay, but this is all fine. And now I'm going to keep him busy. I would like to, yeah, do a quick... maim! There we go. That interrupts his attack. And now we're going to cripple another leg. And now we're just going to put him down on the ground. And now you guys need to flip off. And uh-oh. Oh, he's about to pop up again, isn't he? Yes, he is. Okay, but I need to... No! Excuse me. Back off, back off, back off, back off, back off. Maim an arm. And reload. And now we need to... maim a... Oh, dear. Now we need to back off for a minute while my VATS time's coming back. Because I keep hitting the wrong button. Because, you know, it's changed. Okay, now we need to cripple another leg. And boom. And that should be you down on the ground. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. Yeah, now he's slow. Now he's like a Deathclaw with crippled legs. Screw you, you stupid bastard. Okay. So... possibly my companions are a bit squishy right now because of the whole I haven't got enough determination thing going on. Still, I'm gladly helping myself to all of this. And that's an ultra stun baton. That's not bad at all versus the robots. Alright, start exploring the various crashed ships here. So, yeah, there were some outlaws here, but they got themselves 100% eaten. Tactical shotgun, got one of them. And okay, some form of spray. Hang on. Together with a plasma launcher, yes, and a vortex mace. Oh, bloody hell, my birthday and Christmas have come on the same day this year. Right, plasma launcher, ludicrous damage, together with, yeah, really high DPS. So, I tell you what, I'm going to give that one a go. So, need to actually put that away, sorry. So, yeah, just pop that down, pop that on. We'll give it a go, because I haven't really been using heavy so far. So let's just see how that works, because honestly, you get a lot of flippin' ammo in this game, so that's fine. Also, am I the only one thinking that despite the fact it was really bigged up, the hammer's actually not that good? All things considered, like, it really doesn't seem that good at all. Because, yeah, damage 72, DPS 76 it's not great. It's not great at all. Right, I'm giving you the Vortex Mace instead, because that does sound badass. And right now Parvati's using, yeah, that pistol, but apparently she could use this assault rifle, so go on then, it's apparently super good. And actually, the Stun Baton Ultra is even better than the Vortex thing, so yeah, we'll give you one of them, because, yeah, that's actually damage 129, DPS 176, so Parvati is now going to be dishing out a lot of flipping damage. Oh yeah, now this thing. How does it work precisely? So charge it, and then, that's like a grenade launcher, right? Yes, it's basically a ludicrous grenade launcher. And fully charged, you fire 4 times before the reload. So that thing is going to eat ammo, but it hits bloody hard. Alright, moving on over the hill here. We're getting close by to the captain, but if I had to guess, I don't think he's going to be in great shape. Really, though. Hang on. There is... yeah, outlaws. So he's... oh. Okay. So as it turns out, he ain't dead. Question is, can we negotiate in any way? If I open fire, do they immediately execute him? What's the best way to deal with this scenario? Let's just quickly check on you. Level 11, armor's only 4. Alright. And you're only... yeah, level 11 armor 4 there as well. Alright, guys. Moving a bit. Let's see what we're looking at here. We might be able to... oh, there's more than I was expecting. I don't know whether he's currently at risk or not. That's the thing. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take out the ones closest to him. So there's the striker. But no, we want to take out... hang on. Just wait and... boom! Okay, he was almost dead, but not quite dead. And you, my good man, need to go... down. Now, is he going to be in trouble momentarily? And, okay, go over to... shotgun. Very dead. Alright, everything is good. And plenty of you bastards. Very much electrocuted. And you guys are just running in. Oh, yeah, they're not that strong at all. And, okay, Irian appears to be alive. So I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. Oh, yeah, these guys were not exactly well armed.
Lacerations and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden, violent crash landing.
Yep, that's me. No big deal. Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also detecting constipation, hair loss, reduced fertility due to tight trousers. Recommend stimulant injection.
Hair loss? You take that back.
Right, so we're basically rescuing Zap Brannigan here. But on the plus side, he does have at least one medical robot here, so they haven't all been destroyed. Okay, so there's his tiny ship right there. Orion, are me and you good, or do you need me to rescue, like, the other two from that town over there or something? Because I'm guessing that's what's coming up next.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Okay, I quite like Captain Orion. He's great. I like his robot friends more, but I still like him.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
Yeah, sorry about that, she did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Alright, so, shall I just let Wanda know the shipment's coming, or do you want any further assistance of any description? And yeah, actually, what were the pirates actually after? Did they want the robots?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Alright, so, apparently I don't need to, like, escort him or anything. That's that done. I can just report back at this point. Yep, that seems to be your lot. So we can now nip back to our ship. But, as we're already flipping here, I may as well go and see what's going on in, this part of town, because clearly that was where whoever works the terraforming facility was living. And on the way, there are a few more down ships, so may as well go and loot them all dry. And when I say that, can't help but notice we've got ourselves a handful of, outlaws who don't seem to have any limbs anymore. So I'm guessing we got a few more bits and pieces to take care of. Yeah, there we go. Right, guys, loop round the far side. We'll get at range and then we'll start again. But as long as there's not a mega one, it shouldn't be too difficult to do. Here we go. One behemoth, but... oh, yeah, level 12. That's not a problem, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to... cripple the legs. That's not a bad idea. We're going to then blind you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going over to my new toy. So, okay, charge, and boom. And, oh, yeah, that's good. Uh-oh, there was a bigger one than I was expecting, actually. Also, I just totally missed you. Okay, luckily, this thing is very, very strong. Okay, so not a mega, but still, anything called a behemoth, don't underestimate it. But then again, plasma versus biologicals, that works pretty bloody well. Here we go. See a small landing pad right here. So we can just take out you immediately. That should be you. Oh! That's you dead and also in space. Good. And yeah, there's more of them over there. That you just saw the corpse coming down, didn't ya? Yes, you did. Alright, so plasma's tearing through these guys nice and fast, but weapon condition on this thing is definitely going down, because I'm already getting a little warning. Down over... oh. Okay. That's a behemoth. But that's all absolutely fine. I think we can handle those these days. Now we know what to do. What we need to do is... excuse me. Would you like to turn around? Okay, fine. In that case, I'm just going to shoot you in the leg. So, one, and... also, drop kick. Good, well done. And hammer. That should get him down on the ground. And now go over to big ass gun. Oh yeah, that really puts him down on the ground. And bloody hell, 1,600 damage. Okay, so that's not kidding around as a combo. That really knocks them down and weakens them. Alright, back over to the road here. One robot in that direction. That, you know what? Let's just finish that off right now. So, I'm just going to put 1 or 2 hits in it. Stagger it. And then, Parvati, get in over there if you'd be so kind. Okay, Parvati, as soon as you can. And he was mid-air at the time. Okay, that successfully knocked him out of the air. Beautiful. Well done. And we got some little guys over there. Somebody, just knock him down. Thank you, with the drop kick. In she comes with the death stick, and that is... hello over there. No, you don't. You can just be electrocuted, and... you guys were already standing next to him. How did you fluff that up? Right, that's the road clear right there, and yeah, if we just focus on a single tough enemy, it's not so bad, because that drop kick and that hammer are a very powerful combo. Question is, what's waiting for us up top? That's just a mechanical sentry, so hang on. Check what state I'm looking at right now. 16, but really high armor. That's the only thing about them. They've got really high armor. Let's just blind him, and let's see who else decides to respond. Because right now, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them coming in. And one grenade up top. Did that even land? I don't know if it did. Oh, I'm not likely to hit him. Oh, never mind. The splash is totally able to hit air. And keep on keeping on. And over there as well. And we got ourselves... hang on. Was that more robots? Oh, that's... okay. You just drop-kicked that robot. My time to shine. It really wasn't, you know, but he's dead. And now you can go down any time you're ready. Oh, dear. Okay. Ow. Okay. Slightly underestimated the robots. Low ground, always dangerous. What we're going to do is loop round the back of the town. Rather than walking straight up the main road where there's no cover into town, we're going to... hello over there. Aha, there's some more primals around the back. So, yeah, we're going to take them out first. Although maybe we don't even need to bother. Probably safer to do so, really. So, hello over there, Primal Ravager. Are you dead at this point? And you will be momentarily. That's all fine. Uh-oh. Okay, so drop kick that guy and then knock him straight to the ground, and that should be a-okay at that point. So then, yeah, we can just start putting all of the plasma in the world on him. And next, and excuse me, and Parvati. Okay, luckily in slow time we're in much better shape, and I really hope that hits him, by the way. Because I feel like it might be about to go straight over. Oh, he's hiding underground. Well, that's just not fair. That's just not fair. That's not fair! Okay, and screw you. Luckily, my new toy can handle you. And now, we're round the back of town. Much better position to be in. We've got the high ground. We've got the cover. Okay. Get around the back of here. And jam. Now we can just get in the back of town. See what needs to be... Parvati, don't jump scare me, please. Here we go. That's the back of the town right there. And also there's a little barn or something down in that direction that we can take care of. Alright. So, we now know from experience there's like 4 or 5 robots in there. And be careful. They do have, yeah, a decently high level of armor. That's what's tough about the robots. Okay. Open her up with just one little sniper shot, and actually one little drone's coming over here. You guys have decided to go over there for some reason. Is that guy dead? He's not quite. Now he is. Okay, guys, back off. Guys. They're not going to back off. No, they don't really do backing off. In this game, it's kind of all or nothing. They're all in. They're all in at this point, and no... I need my anti-robot shotgun, please. And how's Parvati getting on, by the way? And boom! Go straight after that robot. Knock it the flip down. And where's anybody else at this point? Okay, that robot's going to go down. No problem. And drop kick that robot just to slow it the flip down. And how's Parvati doing? No. Oh, flip me. They're much, much stronger than I'm giving them credit for. Actually, they're much, much stronger than I'm giving them credit for. They're so flipping. Run, fall back further, fall back further, fall back further. Okay, they're slow, but they're really, really flipping tough. Okay, one of them's coming in this direction, and boom. Right, excuse me. No. Oh, bloody hell. They're not as slow as I'm saying. They're actually faster than that. Okay, fall back one more level. Fall back one more level. And where are you? Oh, cock me. They're not kidding around. No. Reload for a second, please. Right. Stagger. They take a lot of flipping bullets to go down. Why won't you just die? Okay, one of them's dead. The other one is now... coming in. Oh, cock me. Right, it's coming right up close into very close range. Okay, I've got plenty of stim packs, so that's not a problem. Where is it now? Hello. Yeah, that's right. Why don't you just come and say hello? And when I say come and say hello, how about you just come over here? That totally missed. No, it didn't miss. You don't really need to aim with this thing. Okay. When in doubt, just use this. And watch out for robots with 38 cocking armor. Do I want to be susceptible to plasma damage? No, 25% plasma damage, that's too much, because plasma damage is already highly effective versus, like, fleshy meat things. And I am a fleshy meat thing, so let's not do that. Everyone back up on your feet, right? Yes, you are. Let's just do a quick thing, because you'll get 30% of that healing. Okay, so, this used to be a town. Let's figure out what actually happened here, precisely. Well, plenty of locked doors we can crack open, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, fortunately this needed like 40 and I've got plenty of that business, so no issues there whatsoever. Okay, no sign of trouble over there inside the store. That door can be opened up though. Let's actually just go over to, yeah, actually the shotgun, just in case. Now, you just said workbench a second ago. I'm guessing there's a workbench around here. Could be useful. I need to top up my weapons. And actually, I'm wearing new armor, so I need to actually get that set up now. Here we go. Workbench around the side over here. So, let's have a little bit of a look-see. What I need to do here. Number one, repairing. So, what needs repairing? This thing needs repairing already. Wow. That thing loses condition very fast. Got it. And as I'm wearing this new armor right now, go on. Let's just spend a tiny bit of money getting up its armor a little bit, because that does not cost that much, really. But what I'm really interested in is, yeah, modification of this new thing. So, long guns up, and multiple armor slots. Electrocharged surface. So I think this is the second one of those I've actually come across. And armor by damage type. Down, 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 down. Okay, that doesn't sound great, really. Ah, this I'll take, though. Hang on, we've got ourselves, yeah, Nightingale step here. Volume of footsteps down by 25%. You know what? I'll take that. I'll also give myself, yeah, leadership and dialogue skills up. I've seen silver tongue kits around before. They are not expensive. And do I want to bother with this one? You know what? Why not? So now I've got myself, yeah, 3 different mods right there, including a significant increase to my talkie skills. And oh yeah, my plasma launcher. I think for 45 bits, we'll get an extra bit of damage out of that. 100%. So that's now at level 17, which is as good as it can get. The shotgun could be made better, but that's expensive. So leave that be for the time being. And the hunting rifle is getting really expensive. So yeah, the limiting factor for some weapons you've had for bloody ages is they get very, very expensive to just keep upgrading. So sooner or later, you need to trade them in for something that's got a base level that's a bit higher. Anyway, just keep on grabbing all of this business, and actually, I bet I'm carrying a whole bunch of junk on me. Yes, selling my junk, I've got 8,200 right now. 9,400! Yeah, because primal brains and whatnot are worth a lot. I also just found, yeah, an Impact Hammer Mark II, so 171 damage. Would either of you like one of them? Oh yeah, you would love one of them. But then again, so would Parvati, and Parvati gets dibs. And Orion also gave me his flintlock, so 44 times 2, DPS 259. That's compared to 57, 238. Okay, let's just try putting that on for a second here. So, how does this work precisely? Ah, I see. So it's 12 times 2, 6 shots before a reload. And it's got a good fire rate on it, but there is a bit of recoil. Not terrible, I'll give it a go. It feels very similar to the weapon I already had, in fact. But I believe if I actually sell, yeah, that silencer, which I really don't need anymore, it's not that spectacular, that actually gets me up to 10,000. 10,000 bits, and I haven't even done the job I was supposed to be doing yet. And I'll sell the old plasma rifle too, because, yeah, I definitely feel like a big, heavy plasma launcher. That's the way to go. Well, keep looking around here, because, yeah, what actually killed this place? Robots were occupying it, so why would the robots have turned on the people who were living here? And hello, sorry, what was that? Oh, I just accidentally picked up a science weapon. I didn't even realise that was going to be here, but apparently I picked up a science weapon. Oh, yes, the Rearranger. Admittedly, it appears to be absolutely catastrophically terrible, but okay. I mean, I'll put it in my first slot and we'll see what happens. It's also tragically a melee weapon, which is not what I really wanted, like, at all. So, Felix, hold still for a second. Sadly, it did not rearrange him. Aha, the robots didn't go crazy and murder everyone. They just discovered a mineral vein and decided, screw it, we'll just set up the terraformer, let the robots get on with it, and then just leave them to it. So, yeah, basically they weren't supposed to be humans here. And here's interesting. So, while they were doing this, and this was some time ago, we had a board team out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. You'd think we'd be over it by now. So, the board clearly knew where the Hope was because they were monitoring the security feed from it when Phineas actually got me out. So, yeah, that's odd. Why were they scanning for it? Maybe they found it after that point, I'm not sure, but keep that in mind, that might be important. Oh, I see. So there were people here, but they weren't killed by the robots. they were killed by the circus ship, which presumably crashed or the primals broke out or something. It was the primals that killed everybody. And then the scavengers came in later just to pick the bones clean. And those that didn't die from the primals, yeah, would you believe the board didn't accept the excuse primals were running amok, and as a result of that, yeah, it was shut down, they were transferred elsewhere, so they just basically left and abandoned the equipment and the robots where they were. Marvellous. Ooh, we got something else here though. A sealed building. Right, how do we get inside you if you're sealed? Possibly by clambering above and around and dropping in or something. Hang on. Right, that gets me on top of the building right here. So I'm up on the roof where I'm supposed to be, potentially. Don't see our hole or a way in, though. Hang on. We've also got... Aha! There are pipes. Might just be decoration. Might also indicate there's a switch elsewhere to get all this open. Or maybe not. If there is a trick to it, I can't see it. So, alright. We've got what we needed here. We've got ourselves the science weapon. So, let's go find some idiot raider to test it on. Here we go, guys. Don't murder him too quickly, guys. You murdered them too quickly. I wanted to hit him with the ugly stick. Oh, but hang on. Got ourselves a tiny little cave here. We'll feel better soon. Hello. What do we have down? Oh my goodness. I'm guessing you've been trying to keep Sprats healthy. Is that what you've been doing, you big damn hero? Hello? Can I speak to you?
Someone has been keeping up with the exercise.
Okay, possibly it's just talking to the, yeah, the actual skeletons. Riot control armor. Give it a look-see, why not? Oh! Bloody hell, 70. Well, I think we should be able to handle that. Have myself a quick cup of tea here. And with that... Oh, look at that. 71. Now, this chest better be good stuff, because 70 is really high. So, got ourselves Sentry Saber Mark II. Honestly, 115 233 DPS is underwhelming. And, yeah, level 15 armor with only armor of 12. That's underwhelming too. I mean... Okay, I might change my mind depending on how nice it looks. Nice bunch of mods at the bare minimum. And one heavy-duty machine gun. Hello there, sexy. 48 damage, 400 DPS. Right, not for me, but potentially one of my companions could make good use out of it. I mean, the weird thing is, yeah, the grenade launcher isn't even that good, just in terms of DPS, so go on. Try out that. That's still your style if you're about the heavy guns. Alright, guys, back to the flippin' ship. Ah, yes, and while I think about it, Irian's flintlock. That's already pretty good, but tinkering is very cheap for the time being. Go on. Get that up to level, yeah, 13 for now. One more. We've still got 10,000 bits, so that thing is starting to hit, yeah, very hard indeed. 62 times 2 with plenty of space to expand. I mean, the automag pistol I was using before, yeah, that was only at 57 and 238, so go on then, we'll break that one down. And don't forget the new armor here, so yeah, riot control armor, that's a bit on the brown side, I'm not keen on that. Now this leaded armor is not terrible, but yeah, two-handed melee out, that's not right either. Go back to, yes, this beautiful 26, right here. Bit on the basic side, but it'll do, and it looks like it would keep me toasty if it was cold. It does rather suit Ellie, though, so she can have that, as it's better than what she already had on. And that means Felix gets the power armor, and yeah, that's big and chunky and metallic. I think that suits him nicely. And Vicar Max can just have the slightly boring brown armor, because I'm not so keen on him, but let's just have him ready to go just in case we need him. Now, first things first, my room, because yes, I've picked up a whole bunch of decorations. What do we do with them? Ah, we don't do anything with them. They just go up in predetermined places. So yeah, right here, the Christmas lights just make this closet feel slightly more homey. So that's good. Apparently Sam just wants some Christmas lights for some reason, together with a metallic hoop that we picked up at some point or another. So I'm guessing therefore that yes, the prayer beads we picked up, hang on, were these his prayer beads? We definitely picked up some prayer beads at some point, so I'm guessing they went to Max. Right, back to Groundbreaker. Let's turn in all of this business. And as we're dealing with engineering in the medical sector, yeah, let's take along the doctor and Parvati. Alright, step 1, medical bay. Speak to Dr. Dorset. The robots are on their way, but honestly, they may take a little bit longer to arrive yet.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay. I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself. It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart. I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me. Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Aha, they've already made it. Be flippin' beautiful. So reputation goes up. People are now friendly. So yeah, prices are going to start getting cheaper. Potentially vending machines exclusive stock's going to start opening up. Big pile of XP and all of that good stuff. Lovely. And next, back to engineering. Turn over the disc to Edna. Should be a nice and simple pile of XP.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Okay, there was actually like a serial killer who thought your relay center was telling him to kill people. But other than that, yes, incredibly smoothly.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Okay, that's probably a little bit on the concerning side. Huge amounts of traffic coming in from Earth direction, all of it encrypted. Suggesting, yeah, trouble, potentially. And here we go, Groundbreaker up to 80% positive, 0% negative, so vendors are now cheap. Love it. And after all of that, we've ended up with 13,000 bits, so we are swimming in money right now. In fact, yeah, we could buy what we needed to get to Monarch immediately. But there's plenty more we need to do yet. For example, yeah, Parvati, the greatest person in the history of the world ever, said she wanted to have a drink in the Lost Hope to discuss the situation with Junlei. And on top of that, we haven't actually been into Bell Shells yet, or into waste disposal, or into, yeah, Sublight, to see if they've got any new quests for me as well. So, yeah, we've got a lot to flippin' do here on the Groundbreaker. So, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough for now. 2 brand new locations explored, plenty of new weapons and armor and all sorts of good stuff. So, next time, we're going to kick off by taking Parvati for a drink. But after that, it's the big one. We're going to Roseway because, yeah, there's 3 quests we can do there simultaneously. We need to figure out why there was a distress call, potentially sell that information onto Gladys for a very good amount of money, and, most importantly of all, pick up an acid sprayer so I can convert my janitor bot into a death machine. And that, I think we can all agree, is the most important thing of all. But before that, it's ladies' night over at the Lost Hope. We need to go for a drink with Parvati, maybe get to know Ellie a bit better as well. We shall see. So, that is coming up very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been The Outer Worlds. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.